This video will show the design proposal for redevelopment of residential estate, also known as wood farm. It will consist of 3 sections, beginning with introduction to the area, and followed by analysis structure and swap, and the design elections applied to the 3D model. Wood Farm is a small residential estate in northeast Oxford located between Haddington and Blackbird Place. The major development of the area started in the 1950s, by the time when the most of the surroundings were already developed. Wood Farm mostly consists of terraced, semi-detached, detached, social and private housing built from 1950s to 1970s. It is also one of the 5 Oxford tower blocks used for social flats. There is a small commercial district with shops, post office and other facilities, and a big green open space with a playground for children. For creating of a relevant design proposal for wood farm, it's very important to understand the area with its own advantages and disadvantages. Using the findings from the report, I've outlined several key elements we need to consider developing the proposal, such as strength, mixed use in public areas, organized playing fields used for children and adults, good location not far from historic center of Oxford, Haddington and Cowley, regular bus services connecting wood farm with the surroundings. Weaknesses, like big number of inactive edges, poor variety of buildings, sites of antisocial behavior and vandalism, and a lack of permeability. Opportunities: a good potential for further development of the area, a positive shift in levels of cycling by redesigning of streets intending security cycle parking, potential development of a blue network, and a better interaction between buildings. And finally, barriers such as criminal image of wood farm, a lack of various facilities, weak sense of community, and a pleasing appearance of the site. Considering findings from SWOT, I prepare a set of design actions which will improve overall attractiveness of the area. I try to emphasize the existing strength of the site, standing them out against weaknesses. Application of these actions will help to achieve possible opportunities for wood farm, overcoming the barriers. In order to do that, I created a master plan of the site which allowed to understand the solutions of issues which were raised previously. The main aim was not to demolish problematic areas, but to try to retrofit them in order to achieve all desirable results. Also, I tried to keep as much positive things as I could. Using this 3D model, the proposal of the site can be better demonstrated and understood. I tried to keep existing morphological layers, however, 3 major blocks have been divided into 8 smaller ones. That was done in order to create more additional roads which were better connected and that will improve permeability of the area. The commercial district had been redeveloped architecturally, not only for increasing variety of wood farm but also to avoid former inactive edges behind the building. The green open space was also redeveloped. This was divided into 2 parts. Being better organized, it now can become a link between housing and the commercial districts of the area. The former back-to-backs were retrofitted as a perimeter block that helped to avoid inactive edges. Also, different styles of building helped to increase variety of the area. This block of flats was redesigned and some new roads appeared. Also, a small park behind provided a better management of green and blue networks in this part of wood farm. Also, I put this new development in the east of wood farm. It consists of 4 new blocks of flats and will accommodate more residents. The modern design will help to avoid a stigma about this type of housing and will reduce leftover space which was there before. A new public library instead of car parking will positively influence variety and legibility around the site. The Forester's Tower was retrofitted as a mixed-use development. The number of floors was reduced for not being a negative landmark. A new design, blue and green networks around the tower will create active edges and new legible environment. Overall, wood farm will become much more aesthetically pleasing and will create better community, which will help to tackle existing social problems. To conclude, the proposed design will help to improve wood farm both socially and physically. The area was retrofitted, existing morphological layers will improve rather than knocked down. The main weaknesses, such as lack of active edges, poor connectivity, and lack of variety, have been improved as well. Also, this proposal will help to achieve the potential opportunities for the area, and will make it much more better place for living.